We have all heard about the various B2C strategies that professionals like to use to engage with their audience and generate sales. However, B2B businesses are also crucial and require you to generate useful leads that can bring you fruitful results and long-term business relationships. How do you do this? You should definitely try lead generation. It is the process of identifying and targeting potential customers for your business. But it is not the same as trying to promote a chocolate bar or a new shampoo. So how do you manage to generate leads at an effective cost without having a highly qualified sales force? One of the most effective platforms for such activities is LinkedIn. It is not like TikTok or Instagram when it comes to creating and promoting content. It is like Facebook for professionals. Are you new to this world and want to explore how you can increase your sales at low costs per lead? No problem. I am here to lend you a helping hand and provide you with some useful tricks and strategies to expand your reach and make use of a platform that people need to talk about more often. Before I begin, I must inform you that this video will contain some innovative methods and may not fit in with the most common strategies that you would find elsewhere. I want you to learn about all the different ways that you can generate leads without having to pay for an expensive LinkedIn course. Stay tuned and watch the entire video so that you have a better understanding of each of the techniques I am going to discuss. If you are interested in similar content, hit the subscribe button below and get notified whenever I upload a new video. Now, let us dive into the world of LinkedIn. In order for you to be successful with your LinkedIn strategies, there are a few tools that I strongly recommend for you to download. These tools include Expandy, Phantom Buster, and Find That Lead. They are well known for assisting professionals all around the world in generating leads and converting them into actual sales. The first strategy that you can use is very simple. All you need to do is have a Facebook account. Then you need to identify groups and communities that are interested in topics that match with your particular industry. You can use Phantom Buster to extract a full list of the members in those groups. These lists will contain details such as their names, Facebook profile IDs, and other such information. Using the same tool, you can also extract their LinkedIn profile URLs. All you need to do after that is connect with all these profiles based on your research and target market. The best part about this strategy is that you do not have to worry about catching the wrong audience. You already know that these people have a certain level of interest in topics that fit in with what you have to offer them. So as long as you can offer them something that appeals to them, you are setting yourself up for a strong acceptance rate and repeat business. I should clarify here that your pitch needs to be specific and not too aggressive, otherwise it may not seem sincere enough to appeal to them. This is highly effective with a low cost per lead generated. Another strategy that you can use is by learning from the experts. Let us take an example for this to understand it better. You come across a popular influencer that fits your industry and targets the same audience as you do. Go through their posts and select one that has a high level of engagement. Check if the content of that post matches your industry, and if it does, then all you have to do is use Expandy to create a connector campaign that will help you reach out to the leads from that particular post. This way, you are riding piggyback off the success of another competitor. It is completely legal and you do not have to worry about any ethical dilemmas because such activities are considered to be fair use and the original creator does get credited for it as well. If you do not wish to go this way, then you can also use popular content from other accounts as your inspiration for your own posts. All you need to do after that is run a LinkedIn ad to push it to your target audience and you will see the results accordingly. However, I strongly suggest the previous method because it is much more economical and effective because it builds on an already successful campaign to maximize its potential. You can think of it like mentioning a rock band to your friend while trying to explain something to them because you found out that they like this particular band. It just makes life a lot easier for everyone involved. Next, we have outreach strategies. In case you do not know what an outreach strategy is, it is basically the technique you use to deliver your key messages to your target audience. A key message could be anything from your company's mission and vision to your brand's USP. Some of the most common strategies include direct messages and emails to entities that can help you further your business. However, the problem with these methods is that they may seem insincere and could just be disregarded as spam. When you are trying to create an effective outreach strategy, you can try to personalize your message in a much more detailed manner so that your lead is made to feel important. For example, if you are sending out an email to content writers, then you should use large captions that highlight their name, and you should also include a line that hits their pain points. For instance, if you are trying to advertise your blog to these content writers, then you should first conduct some research to assess the topics they usually write about. Then you can customize your email in a way where you can explain to them how your blog is relatable to their readers. This way, you create a sense of understanding with the writer and show them that you care about them as well. Please keep in mind that this strategy only works if you have a decent amount of information about your lead. This will not work for leads that you usually send bulk messages to. The next tactic is a lot more common but is a tried and tested method with proven results. In this strategy, you will need to reach out to your potential leads by posting on blogs, Facebook groups, and LinkedIn communities. But your post should not just focus on pitching your product or service. You should also offer them something that is of value. For example, if you are running a blog and want to talk about a course you are offering on communication strategies, then you should provide your audience with a free ebook on basic communication so that they can get a taste of what you have to offer. You can post this on Facebook and LinkedIn as well. By providing them with something of value before pitching a sale, you are already establishing a relationship with them. This will act as a stimulant that may bring about a successful call to action and prompt your audience to subscribe to your paid course. Another such example could be a free article on LinkedIn that provides your viewers with a discount code for some other offering of yours. This strategy works for all platforms and not just LinkedIn. Another strategy you can use is omni-channel marketing. Over here, you can use multiple channels to communicate with the same user. For example, if you send a cold email to a potential lead, you can offer them the option to connect with you on LinkedIn in case they are more active on that platform. If they end up reading your email, then they might want to connect with you there. Hence, you have used one channel to get your target audience to communicate with you on another. If you want to utilize this method on a mass audience, then I suggest that you try tools such as Expandy to create connector campaigns that will personalize your messages to your potential leads. This can help you gain hundreds of new connections at minimal costs. The best way to increase the efficiency of such a strategy is to include an offer with your post, such as a free ebook or a complimentary course along with the purchase of your product or service. There are, of course, some of the more common lead generation tactics that you can use. You can start with your own personal LinkedIn profile and use your connections to gain access to other leads and build your network accordingly. Then you can continue to maintain relationships with these leads to ensure that you get regular business. I cannot stress this enough, but please define your audience accurately. There is no point in chasing after a lead that only shares a minor interest with your target demographic. It will only result in a waste of time and resources and will end up increasing your overall cost per lead. A well-defined audience will help you select the appropriate channels and create relevant content that will appeal to them. One of the ways you can do this is by checking engagements on popular LinkedIn posts made by your competitors or related companies. Research is a key factor to ensure that you are reaching out to the right audience. There you go. These were some of the methods I believed were highly effective in LinkedIn lead generation. Of course, there are a lot of other ways you can go about this, such as advertisements and traditional flyers or banners. However, they will end up costing you a lot more than any of the ones I have suggested. In this new age of digital trends, it is important to capitalize on the power of LinkedIn to be able to tap into a whole new world of business possibilities. It is also important to innovate and think out of the box to get the attention of your target market. If you liked this video and found some of these strategies and tools interesting, like and share this video with your friends in case they might find it helpful as well. I am always looking for new ways to help you out with your finances and side incomes. Subscribe to my channel for some exciting content to follow. I hope to see you in my next video soon. Take care.